Okay, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, as it's called, CenturyLink Field in Seattle. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks. The excitement level around here at a fever pitch as we're underway in the 2020 NFC Championship game. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready, 70, Indy.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go. Ready, 2 draw quarter. 91.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Locke throwing on second down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Hey, high 7. Oh.
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the Giants send out their punter now. Back deep is DeAnthony Thomas. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. This is Jones. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, exactly, that could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Jim. 22, get cover. 22, set, cover.
on second down. It's Jones looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Hey, watch it, watch it. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
Now Haskins to throw it. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. On fourth down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Lock to throw on 2nd down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Block will try to sneak.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line.
Okay, ready? 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Hey, let's get it. Hey, Charlie. 57 to Mike. 57.
Now this time, Locke will throw. And this is incomplete. Duke Johnson, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Hey, dude. Snap.
Block again here on 2nd and 10. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
57 to Mike. Rock 57. Hey. Go.
Block now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. On second down, it's Coleman. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. On third down, here's Coleman. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll bring up fourth. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 1-yard line.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Caught here by Conley. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning up the field, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
On second down now, it's Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. "25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
He's got the hook up with Conley. A gain of 6 there on first.
They don't want it, folks.
He's out of bounds at the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Let's get it. Rush in, rush in, rush in. Check the 6. Showing up, showing up. Check 46.
On second down, this is Jackson. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like it.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. from 8 yards out as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
When you give up a long touchdown drive, you're looking for a silver lining. In this case, it's the fact that your offense had a chance to rest, and now they can come out and feel charged up and ready to go.
No problem there on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they got...
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Olivier Vernon just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. To try again after the sack. Lock, flush, and the pressure gets to him again. Leonard Floyd, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. On third and long, it's Locke. Able to find Isabella. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that, that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. Locke going to throw. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Locke will try again on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. It's Johnson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now Locke again. That ball complete to Isabella. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Locke going to bring the offense up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Ryan Switzer, the one he was looking for. But now it's 3rd down. The Giants on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, over. 57. Mike, 57. Son got man. Hey, switch gears. Small. 57 to Mike. Watch 57. Hit it.
From the gun on third down, Locke. Yeah, he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. It's Coleman here, and he is in. Touchdown, New York. Taking it in from a yard out as they are now on the board here in the first half. So a late touchdown here just before the half, and that obviously changes the dynamic of this game.
Yeah, in a couple of ways, partner, because they've been shut out up until this point. So now at least they go into the locker room, and Uncle Mo may be creeping over to their side to talk to him a little bit. And second, they're right back in the football game, an extra point away from tying things up.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On 2nd down, it's Jones. It'll be a gain of 3 on what should be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime. Who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? 2 more quarters to go. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll go again to Jones. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. 3rd down. Here's Haskins. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So a stop here defensively to start this 3rd quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell your guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing now is Locke. And that is incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
I can't believe they even let you. Leo! You got tight. You got tight.
Locked to throw on 3rd and 1. That's Isabella open on the right side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Running from the gun, Johnson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Locke. Dancing to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Solomon Thomas, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. From the gun, it's Locke. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Olivier Vernon able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 11-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
At the 11-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Haskins. This one to the left to Higbee. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Switch. Tighten up. Check three. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Ready. Now the roof. 52's the mic. 22, check, follow. 22, check, follow. Rock. Check 37, check 37. Kill. Hey, turn Henry.
Haskins on 3rd down. And the grab by Croft. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Wide, get wide. That's what.
One quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. It's the linebacker, Brandon Marshall, there on the tackle.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch Safety screaming. Safety screaming.
Again, it's Jones. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Watch the twitch.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Man,
He's
fuck
picked
you.
off at his own 46. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Go, Jackrabbit, come on.
After the turnover, here's Locke. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he finds Cook. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good edge.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Giants have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
7 yards there and a first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Jones. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Check. Lucky. Check. Check 99. Check 99.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. And it's caught on the right side at Smith. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check 43.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Chris Conley, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. What a big tackle there defensively.
One of the most difficult things for a defender to do. And think about the speed that he brought down. If he gets away, he's likely gone.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
Lock to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Giants on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 14. Back to throw. Lock. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick, there on the coverage. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, I thought you could go on the field, but okay, I see you.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jones. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. Overtime in a playoff game. Awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only 1 period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. You know, Charles, just thinking about it, plenty of recent conference championship games have needed OT to decide who goes to the Super Bowl.
And we can go back a little ways, can't we? Go back 2012. Giants in San Francisco. That was an overtime game. The Giants ended up going on to the Super Bowl. How about the one where the Giants went to Green Bay, Lambeau, and beat the magic of that stadium in that freezing, bitterly cold game and got it done there.
Yeah, it was 2008. It was absolutely freezing, and they went on to beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl that year. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
52. Watch 52. 52's the mic. Sweat.
4th down. Here's Haskins. That's to his running back, complete. He's going to have the first down at about the 38. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They run on first down with Jackson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Well, partner, recent conference championship games that have been needed to decide who goes to the Super Bowl. What do you got?
Well, if we go back to 2015, how about Green Bay at Seattle? And it looks like Green Bay's got this thing. Russell Wilson to Jermaine Kearse. That gets it done. And then go back to 2010. We think Brett Favre with the Vikings has the destiny, but they're in New Orleans. It's the Saints. And they get it done. And in overtime go on to the Super Bowl. And they won that one. They beat the Colts, correct?
Yep. A couple of the more memorable ones for sure. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
58, boy, 58, 58, Mike. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? Check 26, check 26. 66, bullet, high. Army.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Man open, it's caught. He's got it. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And this is good for a first down. His 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout. This is a big spot for a rookie QB, and overtime's kind of where you earn your stripes, isn't it?
It really is, and we've talked with enough coaches and players about how these youngsters are getting into the game and playing this at such a high level so early. But overtime, that's an entirely different animal, and he's handling it well.
They're starting to put together a nice drive. 39 yards there, a big one. He covered a lot of ground, great blocking, and now they can sniff that end zone.
They certainly can, and because of that run, maybe you come back and fake it to him on this play and throw a little play action. Someone should break wide open.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Overtime here out west, and you got a team from the Eastern time zone. Maybe their body clock's a little thrown off, or is that overhyped?
I don't think it's overhyped, and I think that for most teams, you're hoping that your mind overrules your body, because your body's looking for slippers and bedtime clothes, right? They're looking for the pajamas. But in this case, you've got to stay with it mentally.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown!
We're going to win it.
And let the celebration begin. In an overtime thriller, they're off to the Super Bowl. Really a great season. Not a whole lot to hang their head about.
Not at all. And, you know, the winning side, they're so ecstatic. They're going to the Super Bowl. But for the guys that we're talking about, they've got to figure out how it's going to go next year. Are they going to be motivated by this loss? Or will this loss linger and really make them, make it tough for them to come out of the gate strong next year? Only time will tell. But they've got to find a way to use this loss and use it as motivation.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
I just lost, cuz.
Shit.
I'm hurt.
You just lost it back.
Yeah, in Ike League in the championship game.
Oh. Gotta make that.
Nah, I was at the NFC championship.
Look at Jay.
Damn, Jay, I could have won. I probably should have won. You feel me? Like, cause I really felt like I did. I had to play the Seahawks dude, like the dude with all that goddamn O line. Like I control. I ain't gonna say I control. Like I felt like I kept the run to a minimum. Like I got on the punt a couple times. I just didn't score enough. Like being 100. You feel me? I ain't put up no point. It was just like one of them slow, ugly games with a bunch of punts in it.
Let's go. Go to the board, Trig. You need.
Hell no, I'm finna go to work. We lost in the I lost in overtime though. I'm hurt, man.
NFC championship.
Hey. Only reason I ain't in.
I heard everybody was speaking to the bean today, Trig.
About what? What we talking about?
About the
I don't
plan.
remember fucking fast break score, nigga.
Oh, you know, hey, bro. I'ma just say, I don't be around enough. First is the first thing I'ma say. Secondly, no, I'm just saying. Secondly, I don't know, bro. Everybody got their own personal opinions about, I guess, whatever. No, I'm saying, listen. I'm saying that I really don't know, bro. So whatever was said is what was said. Like that's, you know what I'm saying? Like you get what I'm saying? It ain't like I be hearing something on the other side and I just don't be saying it. You get what I'm saying? Like y'all, I told y'all, like, bro, I just felt like I made a player where I could have fun, and it just so happened worked out that it worked for the team. You know what I'm saying? Like,
God.
I felt like I wasn't a good shooter last year. And that just be self-reflection. Like, you feel me? And it was like, shit, why go make another pure show up? And I ain't been just 60% plus. I done had a pure show up the last 2-3 years. You feel me? So it was like, shit. At least if I know it. Nah, it's a different nigga in Ike League. The nigga with the Seahawks in Ike League, that's the nigga that took O lineman with the first 4 picks, bro. Bro, that man got that man O line. Hey, how that man O line is David Bakhtiari, goddamn Travis Frederick, Quentin Nelson from the Colts, and David DeCastro from the Steelers, bro.
Oh yeah.
Come downstairs.
I know you like niggas good. Niggas like good.
Nigga, you think this shit a game? Nigga, that man ran for down there 400 on sneak. Like first game of the year, second game of the year. Well, I really controlled that shit, bro. I ain't even being funny. Like I did what I was supposed to do. You feel what I'm saying? But I didn't score, bro. That was my problem. I couldn't. Like it took me too long to figure out the defense, and then once I figured it out, like I was still in control, but I didn't score on that very last drive when I had the ball, which would have gave me like the I'd have been up 7 at the end of the 4th. But I ain't like, he still, nigga, I felt like I did damn good against run. See, now this is different. He ran for 178, right? But goddamn,
It feel like it.
No, he had a 39-yard run to win the game in overtime.
There you go.
So he was, you know what I'm saying? He was at 130 or something. This nigga been running for 400 on niggas all year. You feel me? So it was like I had him in a position, and then I figured him out early on his first touchdown drive because he was running. He would basically like run, and then like when you pile up on the run, he would throw the little screen pass to the nigga in the slot. You feel me? And he scored his first touchdown like that. So then every play after that, I was just sitting on the outside linebacker right over the slot dude. Like eventually he's gonna throw this pass. Like it's coming. You feel me? Like it's coming. And he threw that motherfucker and I picked it off, bro. And I swear to God, Madden fucking me on the line. I should have recorded that shit. Bro, man, I should have had a touchdown, bro. But man, you know how Madden make you go the wrong way out the pick? And I ended up getting tackled, bro. It was one of them picks where I jumped, bro. I jumped the screen pass because there was nobody between me and the end zone. If I just keep running the direction I was running when I picked it off, bro, it was a touchdown. Instead, I swerved 3 times and run into the nigga. That shit was crazy, man. That shit pissed me off. I forgot all about that for real. That really cost me the game, in hindsight. Well, it didn't cost me the game, but that's a big reason why I didn't win. And then I just the last drive because I was up 7, right? And he had to drive to tie the game and send it into overtime. But and like I didn't stop him on that drive, so that's on my defense. You feel me? But I was kind of spooked, bro, because I kept like you always worried about the run out your back, like in the back of your mind. As much as you want to play the pass, like you know what I'm saying, you still having to respect the fact that I don't have anything going on, and he will run it in passing situations, like you feel me. So then when he was,
What seeds you got in row? What seeds you got in row right now?
I don't know, I got 2 losses, so probably like 3 seed.
Who you lose to?
JR beat me 10-7. That some bitch didn't even score offensive touchdown. Um, and I lost to Savage today in a shootout. And I got Jen next. I'm cool. This is actually what I needed.
You ain't got no first?
I do. I got mine. That's it.
I'm probably gonna trade one of these next year first for the first. I ain't gonna lie, this year first.
I do that if you're interested, probably. I ain't drafted I ain't drafted all that shit, so I really ain't interested. I'm gearing to win right now. I got all the young niggas I need.
I find Cam too. I said fuck that shit, bro. I'm not going through that.
After I taught you what I taught you, I bet you did.
Fuck that.
Yeah, that was a steal for them late picks you paid him. Damn, cause I should have just won. And then the other side of it is how, like, in Ike League, my team all rookies, bro. Damn near like, I got hella rookies.
Hey, them niggas is about to leave. I agree, sir. I said Trig gonna be hot. You niggas leave.
That is what it is. You know what I mean?
I got Tyler Smith and Leo Collins on the block.
What you want for Tyron Smith? I can't afford that nigga. Never mind.
Yeah. What you want for Tyler Smith and one of the Collins?
Leo Collins, motherfucker.
I can't fit them niggas under my cap, man.
I want second and third for Leo Collins.
Hold on. I might send that to you right now. Hold on. Let me switch the accounts real quick.
Let me switch leads right quick. I'm gonna be faster than him.
Already on contract, man. Tyler Smith, yo, I forgot to come with it.
My mom. She up. She sleep. Nigga, nah, I'm not. She trying to see the TV. Huh?
I ain't gonna lie though, how I just learned something, cuz I just learned something that game. I kept waiting on this one coverage, and this nigga wouldn't give it to me the whole game, so I couldn't like bomb this nigga how I wanted to. Matter of fact, I like the coverage he was in. I don't know how to bomb it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he was like making me dink and dunk the whole game, basically, right? But like late in the game, I figured out some shit, and it was like, okay, like, all right. And then anytime I saw it open, I got hit right as I was trying to throw the ball.
I know at one point he was like, please go into that coverage.
Oh my God, I'm begging for it. I'm like picking the plays I need and hoping when I see the alignment I want. You know what I'm saying? But like he didn't. He pretty much sat in the same defense the whole game. You know what I mean? So like okay. So then but what made it worse was I couldn't run the ball. That's what fucked me up for real because I'm trying to run it and I couldn't run it.
You said first. You want a second and third for who?
Leo Collins. Start like this. Right now.
No, I'm so broke I can't trade for shit. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I'm just playing my game.
I'm about to send it to you right now.
I got like 4 Leo Collins. Well, I had drafted 4 linemen in that first draft, and all of them at like an 80 something,
Yeah,
80, like
this
low
gonna
80s.
help me start me off right. Let me see something.
I just ain't got no superstar linemen.
You got no stars in your line, huh? I ain't got shit, bro.
I think all my linemen are
Double.
star. I ain't got no superstars, so
I ain't got shit, my nigga. Like, I got money. I got hella money.
that boy's rich, rich.
You know what the city? I was like, how about this one? Hold on. Actually, I don't. I got a third this year, and I'll send you a second next year. I don't think you're gonna clear my money yet. Huh? I'm trying to clear money so I can sign some other players. That's what I'm trading. Oh no, I said I'll send you a third this year and a second next year. A third this year and a second next year.
Man, that nigga got the type of team super fresh need. That team I just lost to in 8 league. That man O-line.
Oh, this shit was over with.
What? No, we didn't play off.
I thought they were saying people left the league.
Nah, them niggas was long got caught cheating. And them niggas, like, Sneak was trying to get them niggas. From what I can tell, Sneak was basically trying to get them niggas to leave on the strength of that he felt goddamn Long was getting punished too hard or some shit. He said Ike was, like, being two-faced about it or some shit.
No, I said, you said, what I said was Long feels stupid for doing it.
Like Sneak talking about he was mad because like Ike was in the band, like I guess flexing on Long about how he punished him or some shit. Like, yeah, what it is. The man got to save face for his lead, bro. Like at the end of the day, yeah, some roll win niggas in there. We not the majority. You know what I mean? So like shit, if a nigga gotta pick or choose, he gotta side with the lead, bro. He gotta at the end of the day, like I told Sneak, the man didn't want to punish Long that bad, but he got outvoted, bro. So if you get outvoted, bro, you just like you a commissioner amongst commissioners, you know how that shit go. Like you feel me? Yeah, you not gonna win every conversation, and you ain't in a position to just be like this. How I think it's gonna be.
And like I told Sneak too, yeah, Long knew what he was doing, but at the same time, Ike knew they took that man superstar development.
But the man, like they say though, cuz it ain't even like it's not your first time. Like you know what I'm saying? It ain't like you didn't know. That's the difference. Yeah, it ain't like see that what I'm trying to say. It ain't like, bro, this your first time ever getting caught doing this and we like, all right, bro, this shit against the rules and you like, oh, I ain't really know, my bad or whatever. Like, yeah, we might not hammer you. You get what I'm saying? But bro, at the time where we catch you one time and then you come back, double back, goddamn, whether it's a man later or 2 man later and do the same bullshit, bro. It's like, nigga, you really just think we stupid. You really just think we dumb the motherfucker, don't you?
And when my money still saying not to fucking trade it.
Cause of shit. I can shit. From what I could tell, the alternative was kicking his ass out the league. So I mean, which one was worse? I don't know.
Yeah, you right.
So that's what I'm saying. So if they would have been like, nah, bro, you broke the rules and booted them out the league, all y'all would have been like, oh, we gotta leave. Like, what were we even mad about? That what I ain't. You know what I'm saying? It was like niggas were trying to make it like us against them, but it wasn't that type of situation. Home did some shit he knows he wasn't supposed to do. You got to take your punishment, bro. I'm not going down to the courthouse with you. I'm not going to prison with you, and I ain't even commit the crime with you. Like, who do that?
No, I was dying, bro. I was just like, damn. So I got, so I actually do. So right now I got Emil Collins. I just signed that nigga back for a 2-year deal. He is star. I got my center. He is star. And 26. And my left tackle is star. 28.
Hey, look, y'all know what's funny? Y'all know what's funny? I drafted like 3 superstar D linemen in Height League, right? So, nigga, they just unlocked their abilities and shit. I got Ed Williams and Quentin Oliver. They both is tackle. Both of them just got the run stopper ability, nigga. And this nigga was just running like a motherfucker.
Man, this shit crazy. I actually, Lions kind of decent right now. I could spend some more money on a guard and right guard and left guard in free agency, so I can address that in free agency. The draft, I'm gonna address my corners, my receiving core. I ain't gonna lie. I'm actually cool at receiver, bro. I ain't gonna have to fuck with it. Dalvin Cook still there. Cam. I'm gonna need a tight end though, for sure. Still got Zadarius Smith, he's 28. Right there, I need a new right there. D tackle. I need another D tackle to go with Trevor White. Yeah, that's not linebacker. Yeah, the draft, I'm about to address my secondary part.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My nigga got edge threat. Yes, sir.
Oh shit, that safety. Oh, okay, hold on. Hold on, these motherfuckers. Ready for a founder.
Okay, both of these nigga run stop. I don't want that shit, nigga. We stopped the run anyway, nigga. I'm saying I need that pressure on the QB, big fella.
Hey, hey. What you want for London, cuz? You think you want to keep him? What you want for that Philly pick? training for it, right? Half. Yeah, maybe we can try.
That's fucking awesome.